Welcome back to Miss Joan Uncut with me, your host, Miss Joan, back with another video. We're going to jump right into it. Before I do, I just want to thank all my new subscribers and my day one subscribers for showing me some love. Also, thank you so much, everyone, for the comments that y'all been giving me. Y'all the real ones, okay? And so you know how we do over here, okay? We spectate. We do not participate in any drama of any sorts, okay? And you know what we do? We get into it. Let's get into it. It's been a week and I've been busy with my family, so I got one question, okay?
Did you miss me? Did you
miss me? I'm just wondering. And so Jag has been jagging this week, y'all, okay? Sis been jagging, okay? So we're going to get right into it. So it's a lot that has gone down. So just bear with me as I go through these notes. If I'm all over the place, just enjoy the show, okay? So we're going to start off where I'm sure you guys have heard of this, but I'm just going to go ahead. This is a recap. Jaguar, okay, have went ahead and decided that she wanted to call out Night and Day, right? So if you don't know, Night and Day is another content creator. They're two young men. They're doing a thing. They have been doing it for quite some time. And out of the blue, Jag just comes out. Now, it wasn't really out of the blue, but we're just going to jump right into it. She pretty much come out, makes this video where she's demanding, okay, 50K. Okay, 50K, I said that right. And how she feel is though they owe that to her because of all the content they've made in interviews they've done with her. Y'all know Jag feels entitled, right? And she feels entitled to everybody else's shit instead of her own life, child. It's weird. So Night and Day pretty much nipped this in the bud. What they did was go live and they dropped some receipts. And you know receipts will always conquer, okay? And they pretty much came out and showed receipts of all the money that they have sent her, you know, when she was going through the jail thing and she was just going through her madness as she always do. And if you ask me, they overly compensated her, okay? Jag didn't need all that money, but they felt that she did. And from my understanding, when I listened to their live, they actually felt sorry for her, right? Because there was a time where Jag lights were off, honey, and they went ahead and sent her some money to turn her lights on. So for her to just turn around, right, and just feel as though like anything somebody does on her on social media is automatically like her rights, it's just crazy within itself, okay? And so they went ahead and nipped that in the bud. And what I seen on Kimmie's live today, when they dropped down in her chat, they pretty much let me know if Jag can produce those receipts, we will hit the link, okay, and talk to her. Until then, we have nothing to say to her. They have nothing to say to you, Jag, and shit, neither do I. Okay, so then we're going to go ahead and jump on to our next topic. Okay, so the next topic would be Jag goes live. So I cannot go further until I address this one specific topic. Child, Danny Robertson. Y'all know Danny. Shout out to the Avengers. She checkmated a bitch again. Baby, I woke up one morning this week and Danny have been able to interview Johnny Popcorn, child. She did. She interviewed Johnny Popcorn, honey. And that whole thing had me tickled because, baby, he was gazing off into the sunset saying how, yeah, it was like magnetic and we just, okay, cut it out, sir. Y'all trauma bonded over some damn cigarettes. Okay, like, cut it out. Cut it out. But we're going to go ahead and get into Jag's live, right? This was, I believe, yesterday. So while she was live, you knew she was bothered by that, right? So she decided to text him. So she's like, well, I'm going to go ahead and text JP, right? Johnny Popcorn. And while she's texting him, a lady jumped on the panel, right? And I'm like, who is this lady? And she automatically started talking about Kimmie. So I noticed Kimmie has been posting a picture of some lady all up and down her community wall with this blonde wig, child. And I'm like, I'm confused because them wigs, child, those wigs. And to find out is Bridget that be over on Jag's panel. So I'm like, oh, okay. So that's who Kimmie been over there pretty much roasting, child. Kimmie been getting her ass with that blue magic grease baby hairs. It stuck with me. It stuck with me. So she gets up on a panel and she's pretty much like, you know, I just got off finished arguing with Kimmie. We was texting, we was arguing. And she pretty much says that Kimmie has her address and that she texted her showing her a picture of her mom who is now deceased. And she's just like, well, I don't care. And Jack is like, that's fucked up. And I'm just like, why y'all messing with Kimmie though? Like, Kimmie was Jack's doxer. So what did you think was going to happen? I don't know why y'all people don't deal with people accordingly. If you know what a person is capable of, move accordingly. I don't understand why that's so hard to comprehend. But on YouTube, everyone thinks they're untouchable. So there you go. Right? So while she's going there and explaining that, I hear some snoring, child. I'm like, Papa, who's that man snoring in the background? Child, shout out to my subscribers, because I asked the question on my community wall and y'all let me know. So y'all are, that's what I'm saying, y'all are everything. Baby, Jag is in Vegas, and guess who's in Vegas with Jag, baby? You guessed it. Her man, shout out to her man. Big sip, child. Took his ass all the way out to Vegas to be with Jag. Baby, just stay in there. It's gonna get a little more juicy, okay? I'm gonna make it juicy for you. So I'm like, oh wow. But it was weird because I'm like, yo, man is there, but you're texting a man that you had sexual relations with while you was in Dallas. Awkward. But you know, let me go ahead and show some love to Jag and her man since they reunited and it feels so good. All right, here you go, Jag. This is just for you, boo.
And my man, thank you to my man. And my man, thank you to my man. And my man, thank you to my man. And my man.
Okay, to her man. Shout out to her man. And no, I don't want him. Don't start that shit. I don't want that nigga. I don't want near another panani or dingaling that's been near that woman. Child, the nerve of y'all motherfuckers. They even believe Jag say some shit like that. Girl, if you seen the men I attract, then you would know for sure. Girl, you are fucking toxic. You are literally pollution, girl. I would never. Y'all thought y'all was funny with that one. I don't appreciate that one. So then we're gonna go on to Jag goes into this like rant about, you know, how Kimmie hates OG Patrice. So I have caught up on my information. I know a little bit about OG Patrice. I had to do a little catching up, right? And so then Jags just goes to say that how Kimmie told her during one of their meetings out in Vegas that she wanted to have a celebrity boxing match with her and Jag, child. Baby, Jag took that, and let me tell you what Jag responded with. She says, maybe Kimmie and OG Patrice should get in the ring for the 2-for-1 so I can knock both them bitches out. Her words, not mine. Okay? And I'm like, Jag, them two could probably fling your little ass across a damn ring. I really believe Kimmie back in her day was a hot ass mess, child, because she's still a hot ass mess, but she's calmed down a lot. She's a grandmother. Her grandson is adorable, by the way, and she's more calmer. But I could tell Kimmie back in her like 20s and shit, she probably was no joke. And OG Patrice, I mean, anytime somebody have OG in their name, you might want to tread careful, child. So then Jag goes on to say that, child, I can't believe it. Jag goes on to say, if she collected $1 per view, she would be sitting on $1.3 million. And I have one question for that. Girl, who taught you how to do math? Where did you get that estimation from? How did you guesstimate? Because you ain't estimate, you guesstimated that if you have $1 per view, Your ass will be a millionaire. Girl, no. You were supposed to become a millionaire when you was doing music. You dropped the ball, boo. You dropped the ball. You did. You did. So then Jag goes on to, like, you know how Jag do, right? Oh, they're trying to kill me. Like, she's like, not, you know, not like a joke. Like, literally, they're trying to kill me. Girl, ain't nobody trying to take you out. Don't nobody want to get your blood on their hands. You seem to be doing that pretty well for yourself. So we're gonna move along, right? So then Jag pretty much ends the live, or that's when I stopped listening. Now, pretty much OG Patrice was, excuse my language, fucking Lux while in Vegas. But baby, I want y'all to hold on to that one, because baby, when Kimmie dropped today, I was like, yeah, that's some tea. So now we're gonna go ahead and move into Jag's live today, right? On the 17th. So, child, Jag still stuck on this whole Danny Robinson interviewing JP, which she should be, right? So then, pretty much, Jags end up calling JP, right? Texting him first. He finally answers. He calls. They talk. And he automatically starts with, no, first Jag starts off like, I heard that you told people you prostituted me. Girl, did nobody say you was a prostitute? What? Like, I need y'all to catch Jag, so y'all can understand she lies. She can't help it. I think she's like what they call those, she's a compulsive liar. She can't help it. It just spews out her mouth. Lies just go shooting everywhere. Lies, lies, lies. Everybody lie. Her ass lies, child. And so she goes to pretty much be like, you know, he goes to say that he lied to Danny, right? That he pretty much did not tell the truth. He was just saying that to get the $50. And I'm like, sir, yeah, I don't believe you. You need more people, because you was over there reminiscing and gazing into the sunset, sir, while you was saying how you met Jag, you know, and y'all shared a smoke and all that shit. And I can see why Jag and JP linked, because he got all type of women all over the place, all willy-nilly, and Jag be having her cooch out here all over the place, all willy-nilly, and they just two hobos just moving from place to place. They deserved each other. I'm surprised she with the nigga Sip, because Johnny Popcorn sounds perfect for Jag, honey. Just perfect. Okay, so let me tell you what made my jaw drop, though. In the middle of that live, Sip drops, because she's like, you know, he deserved more than $50, and let's drop his cash app. Maybe some people will give him some more money. Child, Sip, her man, dropped Johnny Popcorn's cash app. Now, let me say this real quick, because I don't want this video to be too long, and it's a lot to catch up on. I'm all for a man being secure in himself. I'm all for a man feeling confident in himself and in his relationship with his woman. What I don't understand, because I don't think he really believes us, the fact that you up here supporting a man to put money in his pocket that fucked your woman. Don't you think that's weird, sir? We know Jag told you that's not true, because she pretty much said that her and JP never messed around. But we were there. Now, we weren't there when the act happened, but we remember y'all going in the room. We remember you being live while y'all was in that room. See, you got to be more careful, boo, because I have an archive of your old videos. But I digress. We'll move it right along, okay? Sip, honey, I'm telling you, baby, Jag gonna get you good. And we're gonna sit right there and watch. Okay, so then what I come to conclusion about this whole Jag and Kimmie thing, or Jag and just people, when Jag cut people off, it seems as though she expects the world to do it too, right? And if you don't cut the person off, she flips out. She can't see anybody still thrive after her, because in her head, she feel like she really made people, especially on YouTube. And y'all gotta stop with this whole YouTube hype. Like, y'all get too obsessed with YouTube and make YouTube everything like it's your end all and be all, and it's really not that deep. It's fucking YouTube. Cut it out. Like, everyone is going wacky over YouTube. Okay, so that's just my perspective. So then I do notice though, Jag has way more energy for Danny than she does for Sean, right? Sean is the one that's interviewing her family, her ex-husband, her child, which I will be doing my next video on that interview with Sam Jr. But I'm like, you have more heat for Danny for messing with your pimps, you know, your sugar daddies, than you. Well, he ain't no sugar daddy because his ass, all he had was $50. Shit is so ghetto. Shit is so ghetto, and I love it. So then we go ahead on to pretty much just Jag and Sip saying they never slept together. They just shared a cigarette and they just met. And we know that's lies on top of lies on top of lies on top of lies on top of more lies. Okay. So then, you know, Jag did do a video later today where she was in a shower, but to find out she wasn't even on a shower, she was on a toilet, because I believe Sip knocked on the door and she like, oh no, babe, I'm actually using a toilet. I'm not just sitting here. But girl, you got the shower running. Like, was she smoking weed? Girl, and then she comes, oh, you know, I have to remember I have to use the bathroom for two. You mean a hotel bathroom, girl? Because we know you ain't got a roof over your head that's permanently yours. I mean, who you trying to convince, girl? Us or yourself? Okay. So then the next thing you know after that, Jag just goes mute. She just went mute. And then when she come back, she leave in the bathroom talking in a different tone. Yeah, let me tell y'all something. I might be wrong, and I'm okay with being wrong. But Jag gonna lose her man over YouTube. Watch what I say. He gonna get tired of it, because this shit would drive anybody insane. So before I go further with my commentary, I do want to go ahead and stop and give you a few words from our sponsors. And I thank you so much for your patience. Here they go. Are you tired of the lies and the manipulation of Jaguar Wright?
Around me, who do not have open cases, who are also law-abiding citizens.
Are you fed up with the psychotic episodes and voice changes?
But you done to me, pussy. Wait till you see what the fuck I do to you.
Are you tired of the non-stop begging and the $1 per view request?
I want $1 for every view. Because what I am going to do is, until I get $1 a view, I'm going to terrorize every heckler and every hater, and I'm going to make your content, and I'm going to get paid off for you.
Well, so are we. It seems those around do not care to help. So let's be the ones who cares and get Jag help. Let's make YouTube safe again.
This is an ambush. This is a humiliation ritual. Drop down now. They are trying to set you up. Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit, Detroit.
Cause why should we suffer too? Get Jag help. Presented by Got You Bitch Production. Thank you so much from our sponsors, Got You Bitch Production, and right back to our commentary. So we're going to pick up where I'm going to first start off with Kimmie's live yesterday, right? And then the one she had today. So when I was going through her live, I hit it right when Jag jumped on the panel. So that's where I'm going to start from. So Jag hits the panel and she automatically goes to Kimmie like, pretty much, I built all 3 of your channels, right? She's like, I built all 3 of your channels and I'm going to take all 3 of your channels, right? And Kimmie like, bitch, no, you not. You ain't going to take another thing. I built these over here. King Kong ain't got shit on me. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, Kimmie, I know that's right. But then Kimmie go to ask Jag like, well, what did you do with the blue vase? And everybody's like, what the hell with blue vase? And Kimmie's like, I don't know. She always talked about if they ask, it's in a blue vase. You know, Jag. Y'all know Jag, right? And you know. And it's like, girl, stop, girl. It ain't no girl. The dramatics. So then Kimmie then asked Jag, like, why is she doing what she's doing to OG Patrice? And Jag go ahead and respond, like, no, girl, like, you told me you didn't like OG Patrice, okay? And Kimmie pretty much responded that, you know, no, Jag told her that the reason why she didn't like OG Patrice was because she felt like OG Patrice was trying to set Jag up. So Jag's whole reason of not liking her is because she felt like she was being set up. We still don't know why Kimmie don't like her. I feel like they both shared that mutually. Now, this is just my perspective. I feel like they both shared it mutually where they both did not like her. And now they're both telling on each other. And yeah, let's just cut that out. So then Jag responded pretty much like she drops. She don't respond. She drops, right? But she's in the chat still like messaging. And she's demanding that her content be taken down. Baby, when I say Kimmie Debo her, I'm gonna get into that in a minute. So my girl, shout out to my girl, Melanie Jones. She jumped up on a panel just for a second and she had said something that like was super true, was very true. She goes to say that Jag don't know how to capitalize off her own name. And I agree. Everybody could capitalize off Jag name, but Jag. Jag has no work ethic. She has no structure. She has no balance, no consist. Like Jag is just, she calls herself like this wild person. She can't be tamed, but baby, she living off of everybody else. But maybe some people like to live off other people. So then Kimmie pretty much checks Jag. She pretty much states that everything that Jag owns is now hers. She said, Kimmie, like she even owned the name Jaguar Wright Johnson illegally. I said, girl. Now I have a question. I was somewhere and I swore I heard somebody say that Kimmie wanted to change her last name to Johnson at one point too when she was friends with Jag. Is that true? Was she trying to be Kimmie Johnson? Child, look, I heard it. I ain't say it. I just heard it, but I could have heard wrong. So then Kimmie states that Jag is nothing but a liar, right? So here's my question to that. She's right. Jag is nothing but a freaking liar. But my question is, you didn't realize that she was a liar when you was dealing with her? Everybody else was telling you she's a liar, and you didn't realize yourself she was a liar? You didn't? Oh, okay, girl. I guess not everybody's blessed with discernment. So then Kimmie goes to mention that Jag told her by January that she was going to have thousands of dollars back, right? Because Kimmie has invested a lot of money into Jaguar Wright, child. Girl, you ain't going to never see that money. Y'all can die, come back in a whole nother lifetime, and you still ain't gonna see that money. You might as well forget about that money. Girl, that was a bad investment. Kimmie, that was a bad investment. Girl, bad. Real bad. Okay? So then Kimmie goes to mention that Jag told her about the money in January. Then Kimmie goes to say that people don't help Jag because people want to they don't help Jag because they like Jag. They want to help Jag because they feel bad for Jag or feel sorry for her. And I agree. I feel like a lot of people really feel sorry for her, and she does use the sympathy and the empathy card and oh, woe is me. And she tried to use her son that's deceased as a way to pull on heartstrings and the whole, oh, I'm a victim and everyone's attacking me. And then people help her, and then once people is done helping her, or she feel like she don't need their help, she shits on them. Just shits on them. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and jump into the last part, which is Kimmie live today. Right now, baby, this one to get juicy, girl. And guy, this is when it get real juicy. So come on in, come closer. Y'all know how we do. We gotta come in a little bit. Okay, so today on Kimmie's live, she mentions how Sip needs to listen up, child, and said Jag mostly had sex with everyone that's around her in Vegas. So what she's saying is, right, Jag got Sip out in Vegas, child, and she got her surrounded by all these men, right? And most of these men Jag has slept with allegedly. And I'm like, sir, almost all the men around you possibly didn't have they peen in your women, and you're okay with that? Look, I told you I don't mind a man that's secure, but woo, some men really need some self-love, child, because that ain't love for yourself. So then Kimmie then goes to ask, she goes, well, you know, Sip, ask about Raheem and see if his eyes don't get shifty. I said, child, she name dropping now. She name dropping now, child. I don't know if he listened, but yeah, I would test that water. But then this is the part that got me. She goes to say that Jag got butt ass naked while driving from Vegas and was trying to have sex with him in the truck, and the shit is on motherfucking video. Now, she did say she believes the person who has it on video will never put it out. But ew. Now, I'm not slut shaming, and I'm not gonna judge her for what she do with her cootie cat. But my issue is, girl, you was trying to fuck in a van on the way to Vegas or from Vegas, and then you had the audacity to bring your man around the men that you was trying to throw your little woo out, girl. When I say, baby, Jack, oof, that woman right there, child, that's a lot. So then pretty much, okay, so this is a little side thing. I'm just being messy. So in the middle of all of this, right, Kimmie giving us all this tea, her co-host, her co-panelist or whatnot, Sammy pretty much goes to asking more questions, right? Like, you know, what do you mean and who? And Kimmie, babe, she shut that down. Kimmie hit her with the, I don't need an interviewer, and I'm not going into details. And ladies and gentlemen, this is why you need your own channel, because I'd be damned if somebody gonna G-check me, okay, on they shit, and you damn sure ain't gonna G-check me on my own shit. But you know, the girl Sammy do have a way of like being a little extra, you know, a little opinionated, way more opinionated than most. And intervenes in certain things that don't have anything. It's like she wants to be part of the storyline. I'm going to give you a word of advice from a person who's been watching this for a very, very long time. Do not get involved in the storyline, because they will out everything about you, including the person who panel you sit on. She is like the sector's doxer. Why do people gotta tell y'all that? Damn. Anyway, so baby, Kimmie dropped something else, child. Come on, little me. Come in, come back in, come in real quick. She said, well, sex addiction is very well. Hence Kimmie, child. So now I'm sitting here like, girl, so you saying it without saying it. Jack has a sex addiction. So her having sex with all these men over these years, which we know from like, she's been like this since she was like in the music industry. I think even before the music industry, she has issue with sex. And it would make sense why she got butt ass naked in that damn ride. It would make sense. Honestly, Jack need to get help for a lot of things. So it pretty much where the live for me ends is where it seems like Jack, all she has to offer people is her body, right? Because what else can she offer? Think about it. Like, she can't offer you a roof over your head. She can offer you somebody else's roof over your head. She can't offer you money. She can offer you somebody else's money. She can't even offer you food. She can offer you somebody else's food. But the one thing she got that's hers, that she owned, that nobody could offer for her, is her cootie cat. Her padussy. That old wolf thing down here. Y'all know I'm eating it sometime. And I'm like, that's just sad. So let me go ahead and wrap this up and just give you my overall. So what I'm pretty much getting from this is Jack has been triggered, right? We have Danny on her ass. We have Sean Davy Way on her ass. We even have Melly Jones is destroying Jack. I don't give a fuck what any of y'all say. She been getting her ass left to right. Bing, bong, bing. And I could tell it's ruffled Jack's feathers a lot. Who else? Kimmie's on her ass. Let me tell you something. You know who's gonna be, I think, I could be wrong, but you know who's gonna be Jack's, like, kryptonite. Like, it's gonna give her a good battle, like a good, like, Jag is not just gonna Kimmie. Because honestly, I feel like Kimmie really was hurt by how Jag did her. And so Kimmie seems like one of the women that she is like, you know, I could be cordial, bitch, but if you ever try me, I'ma eat you. And she been getting in Jag's ass. Who else? Oh, now she got Night and Day on her ass. Even though I think they've done their part. They cleared their name. Because this is their image that she's messing with. At the same time, I think they on go. She tried this shit, they on go. They ready. They gonna strike up another live with some more receipts. So I don't know if it's because she around her man now. I don't know if it's because she out in Vegas and Vegas energy. I don't know. But Jag is jagging, honey, and I'm paying attention. Okay. I'm back to my regularly scheduled program. And we gonna get it going. So that is pretty much all my notes. I appreciate for sticking it out. If you stuck it out to the end, I appreciate you. You are a real one. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know below. How has this week, before the new week really starts, how has it been? Have you caught up? Have you seen it? Is it something I missed? Is it something I need to go watch so we can talk about it? Let me know. Other than that, I thank you so much for giving me your time. And you know how we do over here. Smooches.